kids. Fuck the kids? Yeah.
You have just tuned in to the Mag Nerd Podcast, your home for everything in music, anime, and gaming. What is up, my people? Shown Up the King here, back with another toy review, and today I'm bringing you a review for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Putty Patrollers from Hasbro. Just got home from work today, and this was a surprise. I did not get any sort of notification. I didn't get anything. It just showed up on my doorstep, and I could not be happier. I have been dying to get my hands on this for the effects pieces, because you know with the Putty Patrollers, when they get hit, the little sparks fly. So you can see here that I have this effect piece. I can probably fit it on Rangers. So even if you kind of do like a Jason versus Tommy, oh, the ideas are just endless. Okay, so let's take a quick look at the box here, and we have this fantastic artwork of the Putty Patrollers. We have the nice grays, the blacks, and the whites. It's amazing, and we kind of have the little product shot here. It looks good. On the side, we have just another standard shot of the putties. On the back, we have a little product design of them as well. And on the side, the same thing on the top and bottom. Let's get this thing unboxed. All right, so this bad boy is out of the packaging, and let's see what we got. So if we look it up here, you can see everything looks good, and it looks like the effect pieces, looks like they were a little bit shinier in the actual product shot, but you know, here it's just a standard Lightning Collection yellow color, and then this one is more like a little red or like a grapefruit color, but it looks good, and it looks like these are the standard putties that we got from the Green Ranger Putty 2-pack. Doesn't look like they're any different, but let's look at these effects, because again, this is what I came here for. All right, so this looks good. This looks really good. Again, I like the yellows, and then again, I like how this kind of just cradles around the figure, and it looks like it'll work. So we'll look at that as well. And again, I like the two-tone look. You know, I'm a sucker for effect pieces, so I'm very, very happy with that. All right, so let's see what else we got here. And shout out to Hasbro, because I mean, I totally did not see this coming. I was going to record a podcast episode tonight, and I still will, but it'll end up being a long night. So, you know, I came home with the mindset that I was going to record this podcast, probably play some Fall Guys on PlayStation 4, and then call it a night. But now I come home and I get to do this review, so this is fantastic. So here we are with the other tip blade that goes on to the end. And again, of course, I'll show you guys, but again, I just wanted you to get a close look of it. And again, it looks good. It's a standard effect piece. All right. So let's get these putties out of this packaging. All right, it's putty number 1. And you gotta be careful with these things sometimes, but and putty number 2. All right, so let's take this all off. We don't no longer need it, and here we go. Now, one thing I will say straight off the bat, this putty actually has a lot better articulation than the other one that I had. And actually, this is weird. Okay, we might have a defect here, people. Oh, we definitely have a defect. Something's wrong. Oh, wait. Okay. Whew, I was about to say. It looked like the arms were backwards, but it was just twisted around a little bit. So okay, so here we are. Here to take a look at the putty, and you can kind of see here we have the same deco. Again, I like how the head now again, and I'll compare it to the other one that I have, but for some strange reasons I thought that the putties had like black outlines around their face as well. But again, maybe I'm wrong, and again, I'll take another look at it later. And also, Hasbro, if you're watching this, I know you're not, because I'm not a huge channel, but if we can get some Season 2 putties, the Lord Zed putties, the Super putties, oh my God, that would be amazing. So make that happen, Hasbro, please. If you guys want to stick into MMPR, that is exactly what you need to do, is get us some Zeo putties. I mean, some Zed putties. So again, take a look at the back. And again, you have a little effect piece with this one, with the ball, and you got the other arm, and then of course you can kind of switch it and give him regular hands if you want to. So again, that was a nice touch. And again, this putty looks pretty much the same. Again, it looks like his abs and his stomach is, well, you know what? This putty actually has a different pattern, so I didn't even realize. So this putty has 2 different patterns on it. That's actually pretty cool. So this one kind of has like a squiggly line going up, and this one has a different one as well. And on the side, this again, of course, this one has the blade, and then on the back, they're just a plain standard look to them. Again, I like it. Again, there's not much detail that you really need from a putty, but again, I actually do like it. See here, a little bit of the articulation. Again, you get the standard, you know, leg spreads, you know, the knee bends, double jointed knees, arms. Again, it's all good. So before we do a comparison, let's pull off this arm and just stick on the other one just so we can see it looks like plain. And again, you guys probably hear my girls. They are, whew, they're off the chain all the time. So here we go. So that looks good. I like that. All right, so let's also put the effect piece on and see how that looks. So almost, and it kind of just looks like a tentacle. Like, you know how like the little face hugger from Aliens kind of like just pops on. So you just kind of pop it on like that and it looks good. Oop, stand them up a little bit. And there you go. I like it. And again, of course, if you guys give me a second when I do the comparisons, I'll put that effect piece on some of the other Power Rangers so we can kind of see how that looks. So and again, it looks like these pieces are interchangeable, obviously. So you can kind of do that, and then you can just kind of stick the effect piece on it. So if you want the putty to kind of do like a little blade attack, you can do that. And he can just kind of attack the Rangers with his little effect piece. Fantastic. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back to do the comparison. All right, guys, we are back here with size comparisons. Let's get this thing started. So first off, we have the actually the Legacy Collection White Ranger next to the Lightning Collection Putty. And again, as you can see here, they actually do still fit in scale. Like the Legacy Collection White Ranger is a little bit bigger as far as like height is concerned, but they still, you know, scale fairly well. Like again, I don't have an issue with them in that aspect. So we can put this to the side. Then we have the Legacy Collection Green Ranger. And again, I'm still working on that video. I know I promised you guys some months ago to do the Lightning Collection versus the Legacy Collection. So we'll get that video done. But again, this is the Legacy Collection Green Ranger next to the Lightning Collection Putty, as you can see here. Put that to the side. And then we'll bring in 2 Lightning Collection figures just to do a comparison. So we have the Ranger Slayer here next to the putty. And again, it looks like the Ranger Slayer is a tad bit shorter, but again, it could be the levelness of my actual display. And then we have Zeo Ranger Blue. So we can just go ahead and put him in here as well. And again, the pre-order for Tommy Zeo Ranger has already gone up for pre-order as well. So you guys can definitely get that on the retail sites like Hasbro Pulse and Amazon and such. So you can kind of see how they all fit together in this little section. So the question that we all have is, how does the effect piece look on another Ranger? And again, I did want to use somebody from the MMPR, but right now I have them set up in my DTOF in a very complicated position, so I did not want to pull them out and risk destroying that setup, so I did not do it. But again, this Zeo Ranger will do just fine. So you kind of do the same thing where you wrap it around his chest, and boom, it fits perfectly. So then you can kind of have it so like if you want the putty to attack, you just go there you go. Oh man. And again, it's just this quick side story. My girls, I have a 6-year-old and a 6 going on 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. And I've, over the past couple of months, got them obsessed with Power Rangers. So they watch it on their tablets, and I can kind of hear them upstairs. When I'm downstairs, you know, playing video games or something, I can hear them upstairs laughing at Power Rangers and then just running around the house afterwards going, making a putty sound. So again, it melts my heart to have my girls love Power Rangers as much as I did. And again, I'm just going to keep that going, guys. So if you got kids, Let them watch Power Rangers. Indoctrinate them, please. All right, so let me just put this effect piece on Ranger Slayer, and then we'll get out of here. So this might be a little bit tricky. I'll have to take her cape off, but she's a smaller figure, so it'll be a good test to see if this works on big and small figures. And it does. Look at that. So look from the side, the front, the side and the back, and again, it does stick on just fine, and it works on figures big or small. So the sky is the limit. It's the limit. Love it. All right, guys, if I had to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give this a solid 8.5 out of 10, even probably a 9 for what we get. The detail, the sculpt, the articulation looks good. The effects pieces are fantastic. So again, I am definitely happy with this. And again, I'm just surprised that Hasbro got this to me so fast. So thank you guys at Hasbro. Again, if you guys like the video, thumbs up the video, rate, comment, and subscribe to the Mag Nerd Podcast on Instagram, as well as the Showing Off the King on YouTube. Again, the more you share this video and like this video, it gets my word out. So I really appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace.